Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bronze Speaker back at again with another review. And uh and today I'm really excited because I have something really good here for today that we're going to check out here. So today we're going to be checking out the old 1990, what was it? 1997, I think. I think it got released 1997 Disney Hercules Cyclops. Yeah, so um, Disney Hercules is like my second favorite Disney movie. I just really love it, and apparently the Cyclops is also one of my favorite villains. Um, I mean, he's just really cool. I mean, he's a really cool looking monster. Um, I mean, yeah, like he's pretty cool. He's also pretty funny, and yeah, we'll talk about more of the Cyclops when I get him out of the package. But anyway, so this is like a really old figure. This is from 1997, I believe, when the released for the movie, and you can see it has like this was made by Mattel, so you can see it has the giant Hercules blister card packaging there. You can Hercules fighting the Cyclops right there with a pillar. Oh yeah, swings attack pillar. So yeah, we'll check that out. And then we got Disney Hercules right there. We got a picture of the Cyclops right there. We got the figure right there. And the plastic is all yellow because it's it's an old figure. At the back of the package we can see the Cyclops there, and we can see the action features, the read up, and then we can see the other figures in the lineup. Up here it says the mighty Hercules must prove he is a true hero before he can safely return to Mountain Olympus. Join Hercules on his epic adventure as he cur- cur- sorry. I have a problem with reading. I don't know. I'm stuck in this fucking third grade courteously. Courteously. I don't fucking know. Something Courteous, I don't fucking know. Battles Hades and his deadly forces, Nessus, Cyclops, Hydra, and the Titans. So yeah, I'm basically stuck in this third grade education because I can't really speak too much, or good in this case. But you can see it says rotate arm and snap pillar in hand to use elbow to pull back body and release for swinging action. And then also down here it says this one-eyed colossal creature is the ultimate match for a mighty Hercules. When he swings his tremendous pillar at Hercules, his terrifying giant gets this terrifying giant gets knocked in the face. Yeah, and then the other figures we can see lineup. Yeah, pretty good. I definitely want to get Phil and Pain and Panic. The Hades looks pretty cool. Zeus. And then the Hydra. Ooh, that one is expensive. Oh, and then we got Hercules and the Nessus pack. Yeah, so pretty cool. So yeah, the Cyclops was a pretty cool character. I'll talk about him more when I get him out of the package. So yeah, there's nothing else much about the packaging. So let's go ahead and get this guy opened up and check out this really scary creature. And here we got the Cyclops out of the packaging, and something flew out here. It's this like little booklet thing. Um, yeah, you can like write your name and stuff in like these like ancient Greek um language, but it's pretty cool. I thought it was like a little pamphlet showing all the figures, but that's pretty cool. Also, as you guys saw in the unboxing, this plastic is extremely weak. Yeah, it's like really old and like it's all yellow and like it's all flimsy. Yeah, just check this out. That is super old. But anyway, here we got the Cyclops. Let's check him out here. Pretty good. Actually, you know what? Let's take a close look at his weapons. So this is the pillar that he comes with. So, I don't know, he doesn't really use a pillar in the movie. I mean, he doesn't really use weapons to kick Hercules' ass. I mean, he was kicking his ass, but he didn't really use a pillar. I mean, when he arrived to the city, he was just like, picking up buildings and smashing things, but he never really used the pillar to fight off anything, or minor Hercules. So who knows? But this is still a pretty cool touch. Um, you can see like the broken detail right there. Pretty nice. There's like a little peg so you can peg it in his hand. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And here is the figure, the Cyclops. Fun fact: the Cyclops' name in the movie is actually, his name is Argus or Arges. I don't know. It's Arges. Arges or Argus. I don't know how to pronounce him, but that's his name. Even though it's not even pronounced in the movie, it's still pretty good. And like, there's pieces of plastic all over this guy. But yeah, and then there's something like rattling around in there, like I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like, yeah, I don't know what's rattling around in there, but that's pretty weird. Maybe I'll try to fix that up, maybe. But he looks pretty cool. He the Cyclops, or Argus in this case, I think it's pronounced Argus. He was imprisoned along with the Titans. Um, uh, yeah, he was imprisoned. My theory, and how did he get there? My theory is that when the first the Titans, the Titans were imprisoned, and then the Cyclops, this thing was just attacking everything. Zeus decided to imprison this Cyclops along with the Titans. So I'm assuming that's how he got in there. But the Cyclops ends up getting killed off by Hercules, like smashing a torch in his face and then tying like strings around his feet and then causing him to lose his balance, and boom. And then once he falls, the pillar ends up falling over and then crushing Megan, because she gets crushed saving Hercules. But I mean, this guy was still pretty cool. I mean, I really liked the line where he picked up Hercules and he said, "Me bite off head," ha 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 ha, and then he gets struck in the eye. But yeah, pretty cool. So anyway, let's check out this guy. Enough of me rambling. I really like this head sculpt. You can see it looks pretty angry. You can see the big yellow eye in the middle. You can see the pink around the eye. The teeth look really nice, and the face just looks amazing. A really scary creature. We'll get more into the things when we get into the articulation. The rest looks pretty cool. I really like the shininess to him. You can see everything. It's not really like posable in the arms. It's a little bit posable, but we'll see. And then he's got this like drape thing covering his, his no square. Yeah, you don't want to see that. Big fat rolls of the Cyclops. And he's got these like really huge claws. There's like the thing where the pillar can go in his hand. Giant arm, he high five. Yeah. Looks pretty nice. And then there's giant feet. You can see right here. I'm definitely gonna get more Hercules toys because I mean I really love the movie and I actually do fuck with Disney. So Disney's actually pretty cool. I mean, a lot of people might be like, "Oh, well, that's for kids." Well, I actually do fuck with Disney because it's actually pretty nice. So, but yeah, he's actually pretty cool. Even though the problem I have is like a rattling thing inside him. But I mean, he's still a pretty cool figure. So yeah, let's go on for the articulation, and then we'll get to the action features. So the articulation, his arms can move up and down. That's basically it. Yeah, that's what his arms can do. And then this one is just really loose. Well, that's because of the action feature. No posability on the legs, sadly. You get some movement on the waist. That's for the action feature. And I think that the coolest thing for the movement on the articulation of the Cyclops is the mouth can open and close, so you can like have him like roaring like that. And you can see they sculpted a tongue in there and they painted the rest of the mouth, so you can have him like roaring like, or like like him talking like, "Oh, oh, 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 where are you, Hercules?" And that's actually pretty cool. I wish he was a bit larger. Yeah, that's what my thing was. I wish he was just like a bit larger. I wish they would have made him like a giant figure, like the Hydra. That would have been a neat touch. But he's still pretty cool. I have no minor gripes to him. I said mother. What did I even say? But anyway, let's go ahead and try this action feature. So let's go ahead and take this and put it in his hand. I'm assuming that if I put this in his hand, he won't be able to hold. He won't be able to take this off anymore, right? That's what I'm assuming. So just plug this in his. Let's get this in here real quick. So I'll do that off camera. Okay, so I got the thing in his hand. It's actually pretty simple, pretty easy stuff. But once you got that in his hand, you can obviously, swing it like that, and basically you could just pull this back, and then like that, like you can have him like that, Yeah, be careful because it might hit him in the face. But yeah, he can actually swing it pretty good. Like, like yeah, like that. So pretty cool stuff. Or if you want to display him, you can have him have this resting on his head, like he's carrying on his shoulder. I think that's a pretty nice touch. I mean, this Cyclops figure is actually pretty cool. Now I kind of I think once you put the pillar in his hand, I think you won't be able to take that off because he has this groove thing in his hand that it just won't come off anymore. It will just be stuck on him forever. I mean, I guess you could take it off, but I don't want to risk breaking it. But he's still pretty nice figures. Are really neat. I mean, he was pretty cheap. He would definitely fit perfect in your Disney Hercules Mattel collection. I definitely recommend this figure. He's pretty good. The action feature still works perfectly on him. So, yeah, he's a pretty nice figure for Cyclops. So yeah, that was the review on the Hercules Mattel Cyclops with a pillar swing attack. Or Argus in this case. Argus. Yeah, Argus the Cyclops. So yeah, that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss a new video every time it comes out. Share with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, guys, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.